Why do we fall in love with the wrong people? Maya Angelou remarked, "Love liberates, it doesn't bind." For all we know about love, it prompts that state of mind in us which makes us think that all things are possible, including catching a grenade for the beloved, all thanks to Bruno Mars. Problem is, many men and women had caught grenades and jumped off cliffs for persons who never thought it was necessary to be loved as intensely. Indeed, sad stories about people who got hung by themselves when they felt they had found the happily ever after person for them are everywhere, from single relationships to marriages. In this video, we will be sharing with you 5 reasons why we fall in love with the wrong people. If you are new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. 1. Fear and insecurity. Considering that we live in a society that encourages people to live like the social animals they are, the fear of missing out from action most likely drives certain individuals into the hands of those who do not merit their love. In a bid not to be termed single and miserable, a lot of young adults have chosen to get hooked up in relationships that are all shams. One of the challenges that accompany a fearful attitude is the fear that controls the mind of a person. The terror blocks out any ray of confidence that could have boosted his or her mindset that they are beautiful and capable of attracting someone who can return their loving extraordinarily. Fear of the unknown, that there will be no other to meet their financial and other needs, has successfully chained many to characters which are not any better in love than the proverbial duck's back which runs water off. No act of affection sticks on them. Rather, they shake it off and remain dry. The insecurity that surrounds a lonely heart which is yet to feel safe and comforted by itself many a times leads a person to have series of broken love affairs with different persons. It is not a question of people in this case. There is a baggage and the lonely heart has failed to acknowledge its presence and do away with. That alone keeps attracting it to the wrong persons for its care, love and happiness. Until one is contented with one's own silence, it is inevitable to feel miserable and lonely without the presence of someone, whether deserving or not. 2. Fatal attraction. In the romantic world, one of the eye-openers to an ideal partner is the attraction one feels towards the person. Handsomeness and prettiness are the physical traits that can magnet a speeding heart in a fatal attraction. Without considering other prerequisites for a mutual love journey, a person could fall head over heels with another who values standing in friendship only and nothing more. The intentions of the man or lady who is always friendly and helpful should be known prior to getting glued to them. Perhaps it is natural for them to show care for the extreme without any feeling of commitment towards a love relationship. Sometimes a heart starved of love can react to the most basic form of care and is willing to be swept off by the source irrespective of its readiness. That, in many cases, has entangled people with those that are not their kind. Not that the individuals are bad in themselves. Rather, they are not fit for one another when it comes to a sustainable love relationship. 3. Childhood abuse. The memories formed in the tender years of childhood do impact on decisions made during adolescence and in the adult phase of life. A child raised in an abusive home, where both parents are always having bitter moments of fight, quarrels, abandonment, and rejection between them, could grow up to gravitate towards any person who has the tendency of making his or her life miserable. A sexually molested child, in a bid to feel adequate, could grow into a needy adult, craving for attention from the most dishonorable places. The effect of trauma, narcissism, and brokenness in the growing up stage of a child's life can produce a lady or a man who feels obligated to make people love them and are tolerant of abuses by the people who do not deserve their loyalty. 4. Naivety. It is possible that someone somewhere presently isn't aware that he or she is in love with the wrong person for them. In fact, they are not even aware that the last relationship ended because their lives run parallel to their exes. All in all, they feel that life just happens to everyone, including themselves. If a relationship ended, there are countless fishes in the sea to choose from. So they feel. What they fail to recognize is that the more of themselves they give to people as they hop around, the more energy and learning they lose. Since it is customary for them to wake up to see a breakup SMS or receive a call that a relationship is over and without thoughts immediately declare themselves single and searching, their alertness will take them to more eventful heartbreaks and breakups. First, they lack what it takes to be the right person for someone. 5. Influence of the media. The glamorous TV screen does not lack shows displaying distorted images of what love and romance are. The love songs that break the radio stations are those whose lyrics preach vulgarity and obscenities as ways of loving. All over the social media platforms are strewn messages that hype craziness, stalking, masochism, and belittlement as ways to love and to receive love. Many ladies have opted to getting pregnant for their love interest as a way of holding on to their memories, since they cannot enjoy their love in a more committed way. Drugs and addictions have opened up channels for the forceful show of affection, regardless of the recipient's thoughts concerning it. Exaggerated beauty, masked lies, fake lifestyles, and flashy lights have contributed in creating an impression that as long as you have something to trade with love, it doesn't matter who you do it with. Depression, self-hatred, and unexpressed anger have plagued so many an individual's heart, which is yet to experience the love that liberates. In conclusion, it is advisable to first find love within yourself, care about your life, and define what your likes and dislikes are, and stick to them. It's easier for you to be loved by the right person if you first love yourself. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.